Hello, everybody. Welcome to Random Mayhem. I am your host, Be Random. I have to say, finally, here we go. I cannot even express how much of a techie I am not, and what I have went through to get this little first video up and running. It has been a process. And bear with me, please. We will get better in time. Now, some of you may wonder where the name Random Mayhem came from, and I will tell you, but just not yet. Before we get started, I would like to say, though, this channel, it is going to be about encouraging people and the like. So if you don't like the content, it is just so easy to turn it off. I myself have watched videos where, it didn't resonate with me, so I just turn it off. We all have different likes and things like that. There's no need for negativity. Just do us all a favor and turn it off. No negative comments, please. Now, I do want to say Random Mayhem. Random Mayhem came from anybody who's had any type of chat or communication with me knows that, or you might have figured out by now, I'm kind of a random person. I might be in a silly mood. I might be a little off, a little quirky, a little crazy, a little insightful. You just never know what you're going to get from me. That's the randomness, and I have, actually learned to love that about my personality. Now, the mayhem, chaotic, chaos, creating chaos, but we're gonna do it in a good way. We're going to, use that mayhem to, shake up that matrix a little bit more than we already have. It's gonna be fun, and it will work as long as we stay together, encourage each other, and all that. But before we continue, I do need to say a special shout out to our most favorite Santa over in Locals. Santa has developed this amazing community for us. I will be one of the first to say it's something that I really needed. I've been a lurker for so long, like a very long time on a lot of channels, and I've loved the content, but I didn't feel like I had much to say. And then I got to the point over time where it's like, you never know. It's kind of that, resonating with other people. I have so much fun chatting with some of you, seeing what you have to say, things like that. There's just so much love and support and encouragement and, fun times over in that community. And, Santa has developed an amazing family for us. And I really want to thank you for that. I needed it, and I know reading other posts from other people, many other people need it as well. And we've just created an awesome community over there. Well, Santa was the creator, and then we all hopped in, and we love you for it. Everybody, you guys all rock. You all rock. I also want to say a special shout out to my most favorite deacon, who was like a big brother to me, and I say was only because him and his wife recently up and moved a few states away. But he was like a big brother, always encouraging, and knew what I was capable of. And I've had so many setbacks. And he kept on encouraging me, and he's so positive. And Deke, you know who you are. I'm gonna send this link to you. I just want you to know I appreciate everything you've done for me. And, I told you I wasn't quitting. I told you that I was just regrouping. Here I am. I've regrouped and I'm still pushing forward. I just want you to know that I'm still here and I'm still here for what we discussed once you get your things going also. Okay, so I will say this channel is not going to be about the news. I may make a comment here or there sometimes, because I'm random. That's who I am. But that's not what this is about. We're going to, take one of Santa's ideas and go a little bit farther with that. What I mean by that is, what brought us over to, many of us over to locals. I had been trying to figure out, for a few months how to promote my own online stores. Yeah, I have spent so much time. I'm a crafter. I have graphic design background and things like that. But if you don't have the networking or the support, you get stuck. And I had been trying to figure out how to push forward for a couple of months, and then here comes our favorite Santa, who encouraged us to join locals, and she's over there promoting businesses, and people are starting to gain traction, which is absolutely wonderful. And there's several over there. I also know there's so many more people out there. There's just so many of us out there. There really are, and we're trying to all earn a living. We're trying to break out of that matrix and move forward. I lost my job a year ago. Many other people have lost their jobs, and it's a new way to move forward, and we can do this. We can really do this, and I really think it at some point in the future it is going to go back to community and more trade and bartering or just purchasing off of each other. So that's where I'm going with this. And then, like I said, I have online stores, but I'm also a crafter. So what I did, I set up a separate website for communication with you guys. I'm going to use that only for communication for this channel, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I don't want you to feel limited if you don't have a website or you don't have online stores. If you are a crafter at home and you feel stuck and you want to sell your things, email me. Now, before you do that, what I want you to do, we can all have like hundreds of different email addresses. Set up a separate email for your craft only, and communication for your craft. Separate email. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you if you have online stores. I want to hear if you have a blog, if you have a website, if you want to sell your crafts from home. People can go old school and order from your email. You can develop communications that way. If you sell at festivals, craft fairs, have a craft booth, farmers market, food truck, I don't care. The whole point is to get our small businesses out there and gain traction. If you're planning on being at an event, there might be people that live in your community or close by you, and if they know how to find you and your product, that's what we're going to do. If you have a fruit or vegetable stand, let us know. We can get people to find you. If you have a food truck and no matter where you may be, we want people to be able to find you. You know, people could even be traveling through on a vacation or whatever, and if they know about you, they might seek you out. You just never know. There's endless possibilities. I could go on and on. That's what I do. I don't shut up ever. So, basically, what I'm saying is if you have any type of business, email me. That'll be our first form of communication. We can share contact information. If you want to, if we want to speak personally, that'll be the way to do it. If you have ideas and you're stuck, I'm more insightful with other people than I am myself, and I love to bounce ideas off people. That's what I want to do. I miss the outreach and the networking that I used to have at my old job, and I kind of want to utilize that. And for me, this is kind of a form of outreach, helping other people. For this video, I am going to obviously plug my own online stores because that's the content that I have today. In the future, I'll always plug mine at the end. I'll always have my links, but I will be posting the links. Whoever I promote in that video, their links will be available also. So with that being said, we're going to move along and I'm going to show you my online stores. The first one is my Spreadshop, randomly inspired. The graphics, I do the graphics. What's really cool is I found out today when I popped these open, I got a 15% promo going on that I totally forgot about. So, I do want to say if you see the images like this, graphic designer here, I upload everything with a transparent background, so it may not look too great like that. So you scroll down, all the colors that I chose for the products will highlight the graphics in the best possible way. That's what I do. If you click on something that you like, you know, there it is. And then, the colors available. Oh, there it is. Then if you scroll down here, there's this. It'll show how many products have that design. You click on that and it will bring them all up. There's several topics in there. Not all is for everyone. Some are fun, some are, I don't know, just whatever inspired me that day. My next one is Fried in the 419. The 419, if you're from Ohio, that's where I'm from. The 419 district in Ohio. The fried part. Around here, you can associate fried with food, but that's not what I'm talking about. Fried also means crazy, a little off, a little quirky. That's me. I'm fried. Fried in 419. These designs on this one, there's not a lot. It's just more of a fun site. Like, some are geared towards Ohio. This one right here has Ohio. This one has 419 on it. This one, though, does not. There's a few designs on there that have neither the 419 or the Ohio on them, but you do have to deal with our Ohio colors, red and gray. Go Bucks. It is what it is. But, it's fun. If you live in Ohio or you know somebody in Ohio, there it is. Same thing, 15% off that store as well. So, that being said, let's pop back over. Actually, I'm going to just click on this and start explaining this. Another thing I'm going to do, I do digital products also, and I did try Etsy. Didn't like it. It's just a middleman that I don't need. I have everything downloaded in the file type that I need, sized to what I need, and I can send directly from my computer. Again, reason for emails. So what I'm doing, I set up a Cash App just for this. So basically, I'll use you know, just for words, just to make the conversation easy. So let's say $1 donation to the Cash App. Sorry. I showed this to a couple people a couple months ago. It's just a small little activity book, a couple of mazes, word search, coloring pages, a crossword in there. Just very simple. Now, seriously, I have it in PDF form ready to go. I can send it directly to your email. Like I said, I mean, for $1, you can print as many of those as you want once you have the file. If you have more than one child, they can each have their own. If you have grandchildren, they could each have their own. That's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway. Also, what I have as far as digital products go, let me find them. Here we go. I have wall groupings that I've created. I have mine all sized at 4x6. I have several different designs. I'm only going to highlight a couple, and I'll change them out every now and then. These make great gifts. They really do. I've given the two that I'm going to show you, this one and another one, I've given them both as gifts. What I do is, print them. I put them in a black matte frame, and they just look really pretty. They make really nice, easy gifts. Obviously, if you print and matte, that'd be a nice handmade gift. Keep it yourself. However, again, yeah, a trio is $5, but you can print it as many times as you want. And you can't find these at the store anywhere. You might find something similar, but I designed these. They're mine. As long as you don't share these files with hundreds of people, come on, that's just rude. You can print as many as you want for $5. The other one I have to show today is the pink Peace, Love, and Harmony with the pink cherry blossoms. This one I gave as a gift to my oldest daughter. She loved it. Again, it's just something very simple, and you can't find this specific thing in a store, and it's just different. It's just different. I don't know. I just like them. It is what it is. But again, I eliminated that middleman. There's no reason for somebody like me to have Etsy because I do graphics, I have a computer, I know how to size, I know what type of file it needs to be, and all that fun stuff. Also, what I'm planning on doing before I close this out, like I said, we all need um, to earn a living. But what I would like to do, again, I'm all about outreach. So what I really want to do, of course, earn a living, but some of this I want to be able to put aside because, anybody who I've chatted with may know I have a son in sports, and it's costly. It really is. And I've been blessed to be able to have the money for him when needed. That being said, there's several kids, sometimes they want to play and can't because they can't afford the fees. I'm going to tell you right now, baseball is very expensive. Um, or maybe they don't have the cleats, or just something, or the coaches have to provide certain things, if it's to be able to provide money for the team. Basically, what I want to do, because I feel like growing up, I'm not all into the, major leagues and whatever sports. I'm not into all that. But I think as a part of development, um, working together as a team and sportsmanship and things like that are so important, and developing that brotherhood is so important. And just knowing that there's kids out there sometimes that want to do these things so bad and just can't. Actually, when my son was younger, I was one of those parents I could not afford because back then my other daughter was home as well, and I just couldn't afford sports for my son. And he wanted to play so bad. So, it's very important, and I do want to set some funds aside to be able to do that. I mean, outreach is in my heart. That's a form of outreach. Helping, to promote you guys is a form of outreach. And of course, I do have to throw out there really quick, the only way we can do this, I need everybody to share this all day long with whoever. This is not limited to just our favorite community that we chat with. Um, it's to grow. It's to grow. I will have this on two platforms, Rumble and YouTube. So, we'll go from there. And like I said, hopefully in time I get much better. So yeah, that's about all I have to share today. That's the plans. Until next time, I love you all and have a good day.